Rainbow Dreams Educational Foundation presents the 22nd annual Las Vegas Juneteenth Festival, Saturday, June 17th from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Expo at World Market Center. Join us and celebrate Juneteenth Freedom Day as we welcome R&B diva 702 back to Sin City to perform their biggest hits. This event is free to the public. You heard us, free. For more information, visit us online at june19lv.com. That's june19lv.com. Powered by Zappos.
Thanks for tuning in to Hot 702.5 FM. We are the hottest. You're listening to MVP Speaks Radio.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Tune in every Thursday from 5 to 5:55 p.m. on Hot 702.5 FM for MVP Speaks Radio. Peace Speaks Radio, the hottest station on the planet. We are here live in Hot 702.5 FM studios. This is the hottest station. I'm hot as a motherfucker. I've been hot all day. I don't know. It's Vegas. I guess I'm just not used to the heat. And plus, I've been driving around door dashing, so it don't matter how much water I drink. I'm still freaking hot as a mug. So you see me sweating. That's why. So I'm excited, you guys. Real quick before we get into today's show, I want to thank you for tuning in wherever you are listening at in the world. If you're listening on the Hot 702.5 FM app, Twitch, Facebook page, YouTube page, make sure you guys chime in because I'm going to be giving away entries to my raffle for people who comment during the show, either on Facebook or YouTube, or call in. If you call in during the show, you can get an entry into my raffle. Every month, I have a raffle for the previous month. So in July, you can win $25 and a surprise gift. It's called 25 and a surprise. So keep that in mind as you're listening. I want to shout out to my partners in rhyme, Scorpio Royalty Productions out here in Las Vegas. They done all my songs so far out here. The True Spot LV, you know, where we give away a $200 cash prize every week to the poet of the evening every Wednesday at the Art House Lounge. And Catch This Vibe Radio on TikTok. CTV Radio, the hottest indie radio station on TikTok and the Midwest. So if you're not following, go follow. If you're an independent artist, I encourage you to tell them MVP sent you. Get your music played, get some good feedback. It's really nice. They don't just listen to it, but they give you some good feedback about your songs and whatnot. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm going to bring my guest on, and we're going to get into these Be Inspired inspirational messages. You know how we like to do with the start of the show. And my guest today is JD Anthony.
How y'all doing?
JD, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy to have you. I'm happy to have any artist on my show that is, you know, living their journey, and
Trying to.
you're doing it. Ain't no trying. Ain't no trying. You're doing it. So you know how we start, you guys, with the Be Inspired inspirational messages. And JD, I'm not sure if you know, but I created this product. This is a product that I have and I sell, but I also give away everywhere I go. And it's just to help, you know, help us along our journey, keep the vibes high, keep our thoughts in line with goodness and greatness. So I'm going to let you do the honors and
one.
pick one first. And we'll just take a few minutes and just go over it. Read your message into the microphone.
It says, the world is my mirror. I see my self-reflection.
Ooh, the world is my mirror. I see my self-reflection. How you feel about that message? What's your thoughts?
The world is my mirror. I see my self-reflection. When I see that, I think like basically just like treat people how you want to be treated. Like, you know, treat people like you see yourself.
Yeah.
Like you want people to treat you with respect. So
Be respectful.
be respectful to people. Want people to be nice to you.
Yeah.
Be nice to them.
Awesome.
You know?
I
That's how
love
I
it.
would see it.
I love it. I love it. I vibe with it. Let's see. The first one I got is the power of my mind is incredible. The power of my mind is incredible. And sometimes I think we don't give enough credit to how powerful we are inside of our minds. So you guys remember that. The power of your mind is incredible. You can create whatever life you want to create, and you can believe whatever you want to believe. Okay. Pull another one. And you get to keep this bag too. I didn't tell you that. That's your gift from me.
Okay.
You read them every day, and it's a good time. You're going to love it.
It says, I love myself enough to only show love to others.
Ooh.
That's kind of deep right there.
That's exactly what I thought in my head. I was like, that's a deep one.
You know, when I see that, I say, like, you got to love yourself. That's the root of everything. If
Yeah.
you don't love yourself, you really can't begin a journey on anything. So,
Yeah.
I love myself enough to only show. That's how I am. You know, I only show love. It's, you know, it's no reason to hate nobody.
That's what's up.
You know, so.
That's good. You picked it because you live it.
Yeah, exactly.
Heck yeah. Because what a lot of people may not understand is if you don't show love to people necessarily for the people, it's for you. Because what you put out, you get back.
You get back that energy.
So,
yeah.
even if people are not necessarily the best, you know, you still do your best to show love and show kindness because that's what you're going to get back.
Yep.
And those people that are acting up, they really need love the most.
Yeah,
I
do.
say anybody can love a lovable person, but
Yeah.
can you love somebody who is irritating mother sucker?
Been through something.
It's hard as a mug. But with practice, you can do it. My vibration is super fly. Period.
That part.
Period. Keep going. Period, you guys.
Say, I keep getting stuff about love. Say,
Okay.
love is abundant and overflowing.
Love is abundant and overflowing.
When
Yes,
you get
it
it is, yeah.
Yes, it is. It's always there. It's always there. It's abundant. I love myself enough to only show love to others. Now, when we get a matching message, I call it twinsies. So that's twinsies. We got to love ourselves enough to only show love to others. There's the exact same messages in each bag, and they're all different. None of them are the same. So it's cool when we get twinsies. That's one of my favorite things. Twinsies. Okay, what you got?
Grab another one. My voice reigns supreme.
Period.
Yeah, that part. Especially in music, so, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day I'll get there.
You are. You on your way.
I'll be on my way soon.
Yeah. You already on your way.
I'm already on
You
my
already on
way.
your journey. First of all, you are on a radio interview on the hottest station on the planet right now.
That part.
If that don't tell me that you on your way,
On my way, for
I don't
sure.
even know what would tell me that. So you on your way. Enjoy yourself. That's what mine says. Enjoy myself. And I am. I love doing this. I love this radio show. You guys, I got this stain on my shirt. I don't know if y'all can see it. Hopefully the glares kind of take it off. But I just noticed it like, ah. But yeah, enjoy yourself. What you got?
Say, you got this.
Ah,
Easy money.
easy money. I like it. You got this. That's period. Like, that's why I try to encourage people often, like, don't say you trying to do something because you are doing it. And
yeah.
along our journey, we might be thinking, oh, I'm not doing it because I'm not over there yet. But we got to have a journey to get over there. And so every step of the way is a step of the way.
Can't skip no
You
steps.
can't skip no steps. I mean, you can. And you might, you know.
Some you didn't learn in that step, you know.
Yeah,
potentially.
that's true too.
Some you didn't learn in
All
that
the
step.
steps are important.
Yeah.
And you got to embrace them and honor them because they are literally, you're on your way and you in your journey. So compassion is sweet. Compassion is sweet. What do you guys think about that? I want to remind you guys of the call-in number, 702-551-5261. You can chime in or call in at any time during the broadcast if you want to listen, if you want to ask a question or just chime in on the conversation. You know, that's my favorite thing is when people call in, you guys. So call in. Don't be a hater. Be a player. Okay, go, JD. What you got?
Imagine 3 things that make you smile.
Oh, I love this one.
You gotta say them out loud? Or
Yeah,
just...
you can if you want to, or you can keep it to yourself. But I think you should tell us. What makes you smile, JD?
Let me see. I don't gotta be too deep. So
No, you don't got to be too deep.
I can say like, what make me smile? When people like my art.
Oh, yes,
you know?
definitely.
Make me smile.
Yes.
Tacos, unexpected
Oh,
tacos.
freaking hell yeah. Tacos always make me smile. I can relate.
And then what else can I say? You know, I would say just doing what I love, you know?
Yeah.
This right here.
Period.
You know, just thinking about it, thinking about the future.
Yeah.
I usually get excited.
That's what's up. Yeah, I vibe with all that. Heck yeah. Freaking love tacos. Probably too much. You can make anything a taco. That's the best thing I like about tacos. You get some tortillas, you can put anything in there. Eggs, cheese, meat. You know, you can make breakfast tacos, dinner tacos,
whatever you
lunch
want.
tacos. Oh my God. This morning it wasn't tacos, but I made some nachos, but I had greens and rice for dinner, so I used the greens and the rice and scrambled it with some eggs and put it over some tortillas. That shit was fire.
Sound good.
Fire. Anyways, the world is my mirror. I see my self-reflection. Twinsies.
again.
Yes, it is. And you know, we can look around and we can be faced with people, all kind of different situations, and I believe that it's always a reflection of some part of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't necessarily mean like it's always going to be a good, positive reflection either. You can be faced with somebody like confrontationally, or you know, maybe somebody's irritating you, but it's something, there's a likeness there. And so if we can just try to find the likeness in that, it can help us ease whatever that tension may be. Okay, go ahead. We're going to do it for a few more minutes. Do you like these messages?
I do.
Okay, awesome.
You say this life is for you. It's reassuring.
Period.
You feel
Oh,
me?
I love that word. That's a great way. It's reassuring. These messages will remind you of stuff that you may kind of forget or just don't focus on too much. This life is for you. If you want to be an amazing artist and create music for the world, that's for you. Period. Period.
Exactly.
Love is abundant and overflowing. We got twinsies again.
All over today.
All over. I love it. It is, you guys. Love is everywhere. And sometimes we just got to remember that it's there so we can focus on it, so we can receive it, so we can see it and be it. Most importantly, be the love. If you don't, I come from Milwaukee, and a lot of people would be like, there's no love in Milwaukee. And I used to hate that because, first of all, I'm the queen of love. Like, all I do is spread love. And if you say there's no love where you at, that means you not being the love. That means you ain't got no love. So
It's on you.
don't put it all on the whole place. Like, there's love everywhere. So
It starts with you.
it starts with you.
Say the world is your stage. Come from behind the curtain.
I love that you got that one.
And when I see that, I think like, you know, be confident in who you are. You know,
Yeah.
wherever you at, be confident in who you are.
Yes.
You know,
Come from behind the curtain.
don't
Because,
be
you know,
ashamed.
if you hiding, what you hiding for?
Exactly.
The world is your stage, and it's not just, you know, like the freaking world. And I believe like we're all like characters in a play, so to speak, on this planet. And so the whole world is our stage. And now with the way technology is and the way that everything is so easily accessible, you can have people from all over listening. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Tapping in from everywhere.
Tapping in from everywhere. You got a song on YouTube or iTunes. Like, man, that shit's amazing.
It's crazy.
This is the greatest time to be alive, you guys. My divine guidance is always flowing to me. Always flowing to me. Do you believe we have a divine guidance?
A divine guidance.
Like God or like your angels or your ancestors, whatever. Everyone believes something different, but
Yeah, definitely.
there's always a entity outside of yourself, or your highest part of yourself that can guide you and lead you along your journey. Okay, what you got?
Let me get one right now.
Get one. Who you texting?
I'm trying to get people to tap in.
Oh, tell them tap in. Tap in. Tap in.
It say joy is my birthright.
Period.
That part. So yeah, I just say like, you know, being happy. As soon as
Yeah.
we born happy. You know,
Yeah.
the kid you born, you don't got no problems. You don't got no issues with nobody. Hopefully, you know, unless
No,
you're unhealthy. But for the
Yeah.
most part, you know, you should be happy.
That's true. And I'm glad you said that, because we do be born joyful and
Yeah.
happy, and we're not worried about life. We just trust that we're here. And if you notice, kids can be anywhere, and they'll make wherever they at fun. And the parents will be like, stop doing that, don't do that, you know, whatever.
We teach it. We take, like, you know, people teach. That's taken out of you.
Yes, it is taken out of you. And you're wise for that. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more, and then you can pull one more. Okay, I celebrate my breath. Take 3 deep breaths. Okay, you guys, take a deep breath. That's so important, to breathe. When you breathe, it puts you literally in the present moment, because you're focused on breathing. Awesome. Okay, what's your last one, JD?
Last one. Let me see what we got. Your desires are certain.
Period.
That one right there, you know. That's just what you want to believe.
Yeah,
That's what you want to believe.
that your desires are certain. Period. You gotta believe it. If you don't believe it,
Nobody else will.
it can't come to pass, because your belief is what matters the most. That's why your belief is so powerful that it don't matter what anybody else believe. It only matters what you believe.
Yeah.
So that's a good belief to hold on to. Like, my desires are certain. Help you keep going on your journey.
Definitely.
Speaking of your journey, let's read this bio. Let's read this about JD. Born in Los Angeles, California, JD Anthony's love for music stems back to his early childhood, where he recalls his mother being a huge West Coast hip-hop fan. Shout out to the West Coast.
Always.
Introducing him to several acts such as Tupac, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, DPG, DJ Quick, and more. He started rapping at the age of 20, and 4 years later, on July 8th, 2019, he released his debut project, Dollars and Cents.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is JD Anthony,
Thank you for having me again.
live on the hottest station with your hottest host, MVP Speaks. So I enjoyed reading your bio. A lot of people don't know this about me. I was raised on the West Coast. I was raised in California, San Bernardino, Riverside. And a lot of these artists you named, I was like, heck yeah, who don't like Tupac, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg? Like, one of my dreams is to do a song with Snoop Dogg. He's literally my favorite.
Snoop Dogg, man.
And I don't, you know.
I feel like Snoop gets slept on by people.
Really?
I do.
He's so popping though.
Because I think it's like, when I always think back, I think it's like, I wasn't born. I was born in 94, so
Okay.
I wasn't there for it. But it's like, Snoop kind of took, you know, he took things by storm. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Tupac came to Death Row later, but before Tupac came, you know, Snoop Dogg on the Chronic, on Doggy Style,
Yes,
like, he was the hottest thing
everywhere,
on
and
the
he
West
still
Coast.
be everywhere. Like, he's still popping in
Yeah.
all his different, various ways of being him. He got like cereal out, all kind of stuff. I'm like, look at this motherfucker. Snoop is.
Him and Shaq both, they don't stop. They just
Yeah, they just keep going. That's an inspiration.
Yeah,
like,
it
cause
is.
even if you're making music, it don't have to be the it. You can do other things,
Yeah.
with your brand and whatnot. So
this is a start.
it's just a start. So tell us a little bit about yourself becoming an artist. Like, you're experiencing the music and listen to the West Coast. Your mom, she must be about my age. I got a son born in 95, so I'm like, we must have the same vibe. So, tell us a little bit about that. What made you decide that you wanted to rap?
I always say this story, like, I always been a fan of hip hop. Like I said, the artists I name, I was, you know, going to her CD collection. You know, she wasn't just
Yeah.
like, oh, listen to Snoop Dogg. You know, I had to go find it and listen to
Okay.
it. So I always been a fan of it, and I would just listen to it, watch videos. Like me and my cousins and my brother, we would stay up all night and just watch music videos.
That's what's up.
Like just different ones, not even just hip hop, just all different, you know,
Genres of
music. We just
What you
be
watching music on? MTV?
all
Or
of them, like
BET? All that.
MTV, like all the any channel, anywhere you could watch music videos. I used to come home and watch, you know, 106 in Park. I used to just,
Okay.
I always been a fan of it. So I didn't decide on what to do it because I played basketball most of my life. Just
Oh.
played sports, basketball, football, baseball. I was real big on sports.
Okay.
But like later, like I was inspired by certain people. Like so, I was inspired by Nip, his hustle.
Okay.
But I heard Kendrick's Control verse. That's the first time I was like, man, like when he dropped that Control verse and just the competitive, like I was like, yeah, man, like I went and wrote
You
a
wanted
verse.
in on
I
that.
wanted in on it instantly. I was like, bro, like you know, like cause he was name dropped, but it was competitive. It was
Right.
cool. Like I felt that. I felt his energy. So that kind of that was like my first time. It was like 2013, 2014, and I was like, man, like I could see myself doing this, like. Cause I guess it's a love for it. I wish I
Yeah.
started earlier. Is what I always tell myself
Yeah.
because it is a
So
love
was
for
it in you? Did you think about it earlier, and you just didn't really like believe in yourself, or was it just wasn't on your radar? 'cause
It
you was
wasn't on
doing
my
other
radar
things?
because I was like, you know, like we always like since the beginning of time, like we would sit at the table with pencils and freestyle and beat, you know, make
Yes.
beats, and we would
It's
do stuff
infinite.
like that. It's part of the culture, you know. It's like
Yeah.
hip hop and you go
It's
hand
in
in hand,
us.
yeah. So all that, you know, several different types of genres like that, like, but you know, certain artists like inspire me, like.
Yeah.
I grew up listening to like the artists I name, and then like Tupac, like you know, just his vulnerability and his message, like kind of like you know, it's a lot to talk about out here. It's a lot to you know
Yeah.
bring you know
So
to the forefront.
do you like to present your art in a way like to tell your story, or do you have like, you know, other things that you're passionate about that you bring into your music? Like Tupac, like reminds us about the women and how to treat women and stuff like that. So do you have anything like that you want to incorporate with your music?
I do, cause I feel like you know you don't want to waste no bars, so you always want to you know give out some sort of message, but you know you also want to have fun, you know, at the same time. Like Tupac is like that's why I use him, cause he's like. I feel like he straddled the fence perfectly, like between like you know, it was a message. It was always
Yeah.
a message, but then it's on the same album, you know, it would be
Some real shit.
yeah, like you know,
like
some turned
telling
up
what you've
music.
been through
Yeah,
and
exactly.
like all that.
I
That's-
think it's all a part of it. Like me personally, I say like it's whatever when I hear the beat, whatever comes to me. Like
yes.
it's usually like my process takes a long time because it's so much inspiration driven. Like I could pick up a pen and write 16 bars right now.
Okay.
But you know what I'm gonna talk about?
Right.
It all depends on how I'm feeling in the moment.
That's what's up.
And then yeah,
I definitely can relate to that. So when I met you, we were at the Sauce Night with Saucy Downs. Shout out to Saucy Downs.
man. That's my dude right there.
And that I thought you had a nice stage presence. I thought you presented your music well. Have you done other shows and concerts? Do you have a favorite one that you've done?
My favorite. I've done a few shows out here now. Some in California, some here.
How long you been here?
In Vegas? I'll say I've been on this scene since 2000. I came to Vegas like in like 2000. I want to say 15.
Okay.
Like
So you've been here for a minute.
off and on, like you know, leaving, coming back.
Okay.
But I got into music out here in 2019. That was my
Okay.
first introduction. It was right before the pandemic.
That damn pandemic.
Man, right before the pandemic. So,
Okay.
but my favorite, I'll probably say like, I did one at Hard Rock Live with
Oh,
a guy
nice.
named Mike Xavier out here, hip hop and poetry. Shout
Oh
out to
yeah,
them.
shout out.
Yeah.
I always been wanting to get on that show since I came out here. I just never did what I was supposed to do to get on it.
It's a really
that's
dope show. It's really good vibes.
Yeah, he be traveling and
Everywhere,
his
you
stuff
know.
be popping off.
I did a show with him in Dago. It was just
Oh,
as lit, just
nice.
as packed house, you know.
Yeah.
So people
That's
pop
dope.
out, show love, poets, hip hop, all of it.
Yeah.
You know, that was probably my favorite.
I'm
'Cause,
glad
you
you reminded me of that.
know, yeah. I think it's just because of the venue, like, you know, like, it was a Hard Rock Live on the Strip, so it's like
Yeah.
that's my first. Like I said, I had just got started, you know.
Right,
I had
and you
maybe-
already on the Strip
Yeah,
performing, like that's the dream.
It was crazy. I was like, man, I probably did like at that point in time, like as far as like real shows, not open mics, I could count on one hand how many I did.
Okay.
But bro showed love, and I really like I enjoyed that night.
That's what's up.
So-
Shout out to Mike Xavier.
Yeah, shout out Mike Xavier.
Putting a platform for artists like
Yeah, he does.
that's so important because we need them platforms to go do what we're doing.
Yeah, we do.
And shout out to everybody that puts on a platform for the artists and the entrepreneurs out here following our dreams. So you sent me a couple songs. I'm gonna play one. Let me see which. Do you prefer which one I play first? You can set it up for me.
You could play either one.
Either one.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
I wish I would have sent you the second one clean too, but it's all good.
It don't have to be clean. We're free on this radio station, so don't trip. We can say a little bit of cuss words and play a little bit of cuss music. You heard the conversation that was being talked about before my show.
Yeah, I remember that one.
So it's all good. So you guys, are these music available
Yeah,
on
it's
the
on
platforms?
it's on every platform.
Okay. Let's see which one we're gonna play. We're gonna play this one, the dollar bill one, because I like money.
Oh yeah, everybody love money.
Who don't love money? You guys gotta love money, especially if you need it in your life. And I don't know anybody who don't need money in their life.
You gotta manifest it.
This is, oh snap. Hold
I
on.
forgot I'm trying to go live.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna mute you, and we're gonna play this song.
Dollar bill now. Hey baby, tell me how you. Yeah, hey for a dollar. Yeah, hey for a dollar bill now. Hey for a dollar. Hey for a dollar. Hey for a dollar bill now. Hey baby, tell me how you feel now. Hey for a dollar bill, baby, tell me is it real now? Yeah, hey for a dollar. Hey, for a dollar bill, say my would you steal, would you kill, would you ride, would you slide for your slide for your for a dollar. Yeah, hey, for a dollar. Look, hey, for a dollar bill, look, I don't do this for fame now. I want a meal for the nights I miss my meal, bro. Let's wish her full of kill, yeah. Your girl for the thrill, say she feeling my appeal. Now we off a couple pill, to keep it real, I'm rolling reefer for my ill, Hey, touching up on my skills, so they hide it in the skillet, or they feel it. See me plotting on this Skrilla, and that's point blank bid now. A couple figures off these lyrics, they been spinning from my spirit now. And every day I check the man up in the mirror, never tripping on no image, long as liquor simply spilling from my chalice now. I keep my balance, split my rashes with these and my facts is simple math, you know the fraction now. You know I'm ballin' when I'm rockin' bout mains. You know I'm ballin' when I'm slangin' different chains, swerving in and out the lanes. I do the dash and show my like a never had love. Just put this potent to this pad, and the rest will follow suit, I'm talking Henny with that dose, I'm talking Beamers off the lot, you know the coupe, and paparazzi start to fly like I'm the new, Hey, for a dollar. Hey, for a dollar bill now. Hey, baby, tell me how you feel now. Hey, for a dollar bill, baby, tell me is it real now? Hey, for a dollar. Hey, for a dollar bill, say my would you steal, would you kill, would you ride, would you slide for your slide for your for a dollar. Yeah, hey, for a dollar. Yeah. Hey, for a dollar bill, say what's money to ambition or ambition to it. Lacking money like a old school lack without transmission or a Mac without a clip. Still hosted till you hit. All you jokers is fugazi, translucent. I can see right through you, and I've been feeling like some new music. Yeah, that's been long overdue to you. Yeah. Cause I've been slacking on my craft for life and have-nots, but never catch me slipping over spilled milk, nah. I milk this motherfucking industry for what it's worth, For what is life without some enemy? If time is money, then I'm taking all these memories. Cause reminiscing never made me a dime. Never made me a dime. Yeah, it never made me a dime. Yeah, like for a dollar.
You guys, that was Dollar Bill, J.D. Anthony. Make sure you chime into that. Tune in onto it. You know what I'm talking about. Go download it. Go put it in rotation. That was a vibe. I liked it.
Appreciate you.
I like your flow. It was just it was a nice vibe. Now you said you're gonna have some new music, so you've been taking it like a little music break.
I wouldn't even call it a break. I just,
life been
lifing. Ain't really been like too inspired. Like I said, I'm real big on inspiration.
Yeah.
I haven't been too inspired by much. Like, no, I'm not gonna say I haven't been inspired because the things around me inspired me to write. But like, this is a business, so it's like when you dive into it, you gotta dive into it 100%.
Yeah.
And if I never felt like I wasn't ready to dive in 100% yet, that's kind of what slowed me down. Cause it's like you can't really half step with it, cause it's like you'll get left. So it's kind of like I took a break. Like, I've been writing, I've been recording,
okay. That's
but
what's up.
I haven't dropped nothing because it's like I gotta be all the way like. But this music that I got coming, like I feel it, like
yeah, we gotta feel it. As an artist, I definitely understand that, and even sometimes I be feeling like I like divine inspiration. Like when I like to write, I want to get an idea and know, okay, this shit finna be lit. I don't even know what's gonna come out, but I know it's gonna come out. And so I feel like sometimes I be sleeping on myself. I don't take enough time to like sit down and write or even go to the studio and put something out. So I definitely can understand that, and we definitely want you to put your stuff out there for the world to enjoy.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
How's your mom feel about your rap career?
My mom's supportive. She usually supportive in whatever I do.
That's what's up.
I think she'll tell me if I wasn't good. She ain't told me that yet. So.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up. My youngest son is an artist. He's a rapper, Eastside Baby. Shout out to Eastside Baby. And I didn't even know he rapped until like he dropped the album, and I was like, what the hell? That's made me want to sit down like, why am I doing music? Like, he's inspired to me, and I support him because even though I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the content that he's creating, because I feel like
most parents not.
He could do a little, but it's his life, it's his story, so I have to honor that and respect that. And he's fire. And I'm just like, wow, I didn't even know you could rap, because he was playing basketball. I thought he was going to go to the NBA. I was all supporting him, like, the NBA, let's go. But nope, he's doing music. So that's good that your mother supports you, because that's important. You know, it's important, like, period. And that's why I tell my children, like, I'll always support you. Like, I don't have to agree 100%. I just got to love you through your journey and write that shit. Get some checks, motherfucker.
That's what it's about. Getting to this money. It's a lot of money out here in music.
It is. I think it is, and I think it can be like frustrating sometimes, because we might think like the money's not coming, or how's it gonna roll in, or so. Do you ever find yourself like looking at artists who have quote unquote made it already and feel like, oh, it's like how am I gonna do that? Like it's taking forever, or you just be inspired by it? Like
I get inspired, and I trust the process. Like it's a process, so I can't look at that journey and be like, "Hey, man, I'm supposed to be there." Like it's a journey.
Yeah,
I gotta put my work in.
That's what's up.
I get inspired more than I get like discouraged or jealous.
Good.
It's always inspiration, because it's like the first thing you say is, I always been the type of person, if I see somebody do it, I could do it too. Then like, straight up, like they not to put them down.
No,
but it's just like, all right, if you see somebody do it.
That mean you could do it too. Yeah, you heard about they used to think that it was impossible for a human to run a mile like in 4 minutes. I don't remember the exact time, but everyone used to think that was impossible. And then one time somebody like surpassed that, and then now everyone's like, oh, we can do it in this amount of time. Then more people started doing it under the amount of time that everyone had this belief that we can't do it, it's impossible. And it's good to see other people doing it, because I mean, you can do it too.
Yeah,
you definitely can do it too.
Especially like today, like about music, you say like with the internet, you know, I listen to like a lot of the older heads, like they'll tell you like, if we had what y'all had in 2003,
Man,
I'd have been on in 2 years.
right.
They not capping when they say that, like, because
Yeah.
the internet, like everything, you feel me, is right here
Right
at our
here.
disposal. Like, you got people in Egypt and all type
Yes.
of places, like, you feel me, like, so it's encouraging, like, you know, like, yeah, it's
I
a lot
love
of
it.
people that want to do it. I never let it discourage me though,
Right.
because it's a reason why everybody want to do it, like, because it's, you know, it's $1 billion business, you know,
Yeah.
and it's all right here on the phones, so
Yeah, that's amazing. Like I often say, like, we are literally in the best time to be alive right now, because
Yeah.
everything is so. Even when I be door dashing, I'd be like, this is crazy. Like a few years ago, they didn't use, or I don't know how long it's been around, but you know, I never had that experience of being able to just get in my car and literally make some money real quick. Like
Yeah.
it's so, like, I just think about like, wow, like how
times have changed, like.
it's like the motherfucking new age.
It's like when you think about the Uber and stuff like that, like once upon a time you wouldn't have got in no stranger car.
Right.
But now
Now, you know, they teach you don't get in no
you
stranger's
be
car.
hopping in the wrong car.
Now you just hire a stranger. Come pick me up and take me to the airport. But that's just the time of day that we're in. And I think it's awesome. Like, I'm just like, wow, we have so many opportunities to be self-sufficient and self-sustained. You know, even if you don't want to drive around for people or deliver food, there's apps where you can go do handy jobs for people. You know, like whatever. Like, there's an app for that. It's like a real thing. Like,
It's an app for
motherfuckers,
everything,
It's an app
yeah.
for everything. I'm gonna have an app one day too. So, do you want to have an app? What kind of dreams or things do you want to have, like, for your music? Do you have a big vision or like something out of the box?
For music, I'm gonna keep
Or
it real.
anything.
Music is kind of like I gotta see a window for it. So I see a window of what I want to do with music, you know, and then I want to move on to something else. Like,
Okay. What are your other interests? What else do you like to do?
one, I feel like real estate is
Ooh,
the
nice.
biggest thing. Like, somebody told me like a long time ago, they was like, you know, people gonna always have to do two things. They're gonna have to need a brick and mortar to do business, and they're gonna need somewhere to live.
Yeah.
So it's like, that was like, I want to get money from music and put it over there first, and then that's like, you know, but that's not like, you know, that's just a goal of mine. That's not
Yeah.
like no dream or nothing I've been thinking about, like. But-
You know, I have an event for you though. A friend of mine, shout out to Ivy Powers. I'm trying to see if I can find it. She's having a class on real estate. She's gonna do 3 different types. Like, there's a home buyers workshop, and then like a real estate, someone who wants to like sell houses. I don't have the exact information, so I'm not going to tell it to you. But her name is Ivory Powers Zone. You can find her on the internet. She's a real estate agent. And that's something that I'm thinking about getting into also, is real estate. Because people are, like, we all going to need some place to live.
Always.
And there's a sister that I follow. I'll send you her information. She also has a lot of good information on being like even an investor, like investing in like real estate and whatnot. So that's exciting, because like, as we can clearly see, like from Snoop Dogg and all the other artists, like it's more to it just than the music.
It's not a
So
lot of money in it. It's like, I sound like a contradiction because I just said it's $1 billion business, but it's $1 billion business when you get inside and you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But if you just play the role of an artist, you're not gonna make a lot of money unless you take that money and do something else with it.
that's why you have to be like, you have to love what you do, even if you don't get $1 billion from it. Like, you still got to do it. And I think that's important. Like, say you never made money off music, would you still want to make music?
You asking me
Yeah,
that?
would you?
I would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like the message, like the money. You know, you want the money. We all
Yeah.
want money.
Who don't want the money?
Exactly. But it's just a message. It's like a way to, you know, express yourself. You know, get things off your chest. Like, I never considered myself like a poet. I never wrote no poetry.
Okay.
But a lot of the music that I'm doing, like, you know, if you take the beat off of it,
It's poetry.
it's poetry. So
Music
it's
is
like,
poetry.
you know, the power in words, you
Yes.
know, spreading the message, and, you know, people listen. Like, people listen to their
Yes.
favorite artists. Like,
They do.
one way or the other, where like, you know, whether they trying to sell you something or they trying to uplift you or they, you know, telling
just
you to
want
come.
to entertain you.
Yeah, people
And
listen.
Music is good. I love it because it's so powerful and impactful in our spirit. Like, you know, you could not hear a song for years, and as soon as that motherfucking song come on, you right back there. You right back in it. We had 90s night at Comedy Night last Thursday. That shit was so amazing. It was so much fun.
I wonder if they was doing somebody was doing something like that out here.
Yeah, it was really fun, and it literally like took me back when you playing on, and mostly I still in the 90s because that was my era of music, 80s and 90s when I was young, and I still listen to a lot of that on the regular because it's just, I feel like the music was different back then.
Mm-hmm.
But to be music, you know, like you could remember it, and I always think like we should teach children like in song or in music because you're gonna remember that.
Yeah.
You're gonna remember how it make you feel. Oh, excuse me. And when I first started even thinking I could do music, it wasn't nothing on my radar at all. But I started to get involved in it, and I was like, man, if I could make a song that makes people feel good, you know, that's make them have fun and enjoy life and just, you know, feel good, like how music has done for me, like that's incredible. I got a few songs out and people love that shit, and I still be like, what? I can't believe I made these songs, because I'm still evolving in my confidence as an artist, like, because it's not something like a lot of people I feel like they've been new. Like they knew they was gonna be a musician, or they knew they was gonna be a rapper. I didn't know. I was just a mom, a young mom I raised 4 sons, so that's all my life was. And now I think about like music is amazing. Now I hear a beat, oh man, I just want to freestyle over it, but I want to also like write. And I had some songs I was doing, but it was mostly freestyling. And then I was like, well, I want to like write a song, like, and sit down and figure out how to fit the bars in there and structure and all. I'm still learning that shit, but whatever. It's not about me right now. But anyway, so
with that too, like, you know, freestyling is cool though. Like a lot of my music, like I won't even say I'm putting a pen to a paper no more. Like it's more so like you hear the beat, the thoughts come, you keep reciting the same bars over and over, and you eventually, like, I might type them on my phone or something, but I haven't really put pen to paper in a long time. Like it's always been just like
off the dome.
I'm not gonna say it's always off the dome, but it's like, you know, inspiration driven. Like, you know, hear the beat, rap with the first thing that don't overthink. Just hear the beat, whatever come. And, you know, you might keep it, you might not.
Don't overthink. I think that's the key.
Yeah, just
because I know I think way
flow.
too much. You gotta flow with it.
Just flow. Just let it go.
That's inspiring. We should make a hit.
I'm with it.
I'm always telling all the artists, let's make a hit. I get my inspiration literally like in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in the studio several times, and I don't like to plan like ahead of time. I like to go in there and, like, if the beat is fire, and I'm from, you know, I was raised in the West Coast, I like a funky G-funk. Like, that's the type of shit I like to rap over. And I just like to get inspired, and I can write poetry to a song, you know, or whatever, but just being in the energy of where the music is and the artists are, that's my favorite shit. I love the studio. Oh my God. Anyways, let's play your other song because we can get to talking. Last time I almost didn't get to play the whole song somebody sent me. You guys, I want you to, this is what we're going to do. We got about 10 minutes. So I'm going to do my pull up, don't pull out. I want to remind you guys where to pull up to. Some events happening in Las Vegas going on right now. Tonight at the Mariposa is a Urban Professionals Networking Mixer. This is an event that's happening right after my radio show from 6 to 8. So if you're a professional, you want to network with other professionals and just get yourself out there with other business like-minded, this is Urban. It's for black folks. So I just want to clarify that. You can go check it out. Also at the Healing Arts Boutique tonight, also at 8 o'clock, is Yoga with Ivory Power Zone. So you can go to the Healing Arts Boutique. You just follow the pages, follow Ivory Powers. She does yoga all over the place. And yoga is a great thing because it helps us stay centered and be in ourselves and stretch our bodies. That shit is not no punk. I'm just going to keep it real because I've done it. The Art of a Pisces has a dance class coming up this Sunday. If you don't follow The Art of a Pisces, I encourage you to go follow her. She does sound bowl healing and dance and movement, and she's amazing. Also, guess what's happening? Next weekend, we are going camping. Are you into camping?
No.
No, he's like, nah. We're going camping with We're going camping with Falcon Tours LLC in Mount Charleston. So if you want to go camping and you're interested in that, go follow Falcon Tours LLC. And here's
right there too.
Here's the big one. What?
See, you could do right there.
Yeah, you know. Oh yeah, he chimed in on the post. That was dope. Also, Monday, Juneteenth, there is a poetry competition. 12 poets are competing for $1,000. I'm one of them. And here's the great thing about it. The audience is voting for the majority of the time. There's 3 rounds. The first 2 rounds, the audience is voting for their favorite artist. So I need all y'all motherfuckers come vote for me. Vote for me. It's at Kev Love's Music Hall and Lounge Monday at 8 p.m. This is it's a fantastic lineup. I can't even front. It's a really fantastic lineup. I'm looking for my fans to come out and vote for me. Now, it's not necessarily about who's the best poet, because it might be some better poets than me, but it's not about that. I need you to come out and support MVP Speaks if you vibe with me, so I can get your votes. And see, you all get to vote for 3, so you can vote for me and some other folks. But I really am saying, come vote for me. Like, it's a campaign. So pull up, don't pull out. So that's what's going on. I might have missed some things, but the way you get your stuff on my radio show, and I don't miss it, is to send me some dollars. So if you want to advertise your business, your event, or you just want to have an ad on my show, make sure you contact me, because we definitely have space for that. We have a nice media campaign package. It's not too pricey. You'll be surprised. So hit me up for that. And shout out to The Art of a Pisces chiming in. She said, nah for me. What does that mean? Like, nah, like, because you're amazing? She's amazing. So go follow her. Everyone I know is amazing. Like, we all wouldn't be around each other if we all weren't dope as fuck. So I'm going to cue up this next song. It's called Fuck You Think. I like that. I just like the title. Like, what the fuck you think? This is by J.D. Anthony. And I want to encourage you guys, vote for... Oh, no. She said vote for her. Yeah, because she's in the competition. Like, all my people were all competing against each other. And it's so dope. Like, I mean, I would love to win $1,000. And I hope whoever win, like, buy me lunch or something. But if I win, I'm going to be happy. And it's not even about the money. Like, it's always about the money, but it's not really about the money. And vote for her too, because you can pick 3 people. So you can vote for The Art of a Pisces, you can vote for me, and then you can vote for whoever else you want to vote for. But let's cue in this song. Do you want to say anything about it before I cue it up?
No, you can just play it. All
right, we're just gonna play it. You can download this and you can play it. Heart of a Pisces says she need her tuition paid. I know that's right. Girl, that $1,000 will not even get me back into college. I need like $1,500 per class. That's out of order. Anyways, let's cue it up. I'm still learning how to be a mix master over here.
DJ.
Hell yeah. Is it coming up? Oh, I gotta
Smoke smoking on that Cali air. Rolling up that switch and watch that burn. They pour a little liquor to the curb. I'm ready rapping off the drug.
Follow my word like you followed her. Yeah, this shit more than just some nouns and some verbs that cheer my word. I'm on the verge of something special. Use these rhymes as a weapon. Smith and Wesson with no direction that we headed. We just out here niggas popping like a western. Like this hatred manifested, deeply rooted and truded until your blessing. Like we embellishing this bullshit, smoking at the pulpit. I say my swisher full of good shit.
And no girl, she got that good shit.
I'm well equipped with this hood shit. I know the politics, I know the hollow tips. I won't define this shit, but never sweat designer shit. I sweat the law behind the nigga, sweat your honor, nigga. And that ganja, that's just keeping me honest. And honestly, I don't know a nigga how to, I don't know a nigga how to. Smoking on that Cali air. Rolling up the wood and watch that burn. Like pour a little liquor to the curb. I'm ready rapping off the drug. Yeah, I'm ready rapping off the drink. I clear my mind, no nigga need to die. In this room full of dying. The fuck you dying. Now do you follow me now? Yeah, like I'm a prodigy now. Like this just part of my time. Like this just part of my style. And how you shining ain't important to the virals. I'm going viral, music though. Watch that fuck with your sinus. My mind is pure and I'm lying. I be thinking about that pussy, money timid like a bookie. Play this game like on rookie, yeah. But don't be fucking with my sliders. I could fuck around and
Smoke some. Smoke some. Smoking on that Cali air. Rolling up that switch and watch that burn. They pour a little liquor to the curb. I'm ready rapping off the drug.
Follow my word like you followed her. Yeah, this shit more than just some nouns and some verbs that cheer my word. I'm on the verge of something special. Use these rhymes as a weapon. Smith and Wesson with no direction that we headed. We just out here niggas popping like a western. Like this hatred manifested, deeply rooted and true until your blessing. Like we embellishing this bullshit, smoking at the pulpit. I say my swisher full of good shit.
And no girl, she got that good shit.
I'm well equipped with this hood shit. I know the politics, I know the hollow tips. I won't define this shit, but never sweat designer shit. I sweat the law behind the nigga, sweat your honor, nigga. And that ganja, that's just keeping me honest. And honestly, I don't know a nigga how to, I don't know a nigga how to. Smoking on that Cali air. Rolling up the wood and watch that burn. Like pour a little liquor to the curb. I'm ready rapping off the drug. Yeah, I'm ready rapping off the drink. I clear my mind, no nigga need to die. In this room full of dying. The fuck you dying. Now do you follow me now? Yeah, like I'm a prodigy now. Like this just part of my time. Like this just part of my style. And how you shining ain't important to the virals. I'm going viral, music though. Watch that fuck with your sinus. My mind is pure and I'm lying. I be thinking about that pussy, money timid like a bookie. Play this game like on rookie, yeah. But don't be fucking with my sliders. I could fuck.
It's alright, you guys. Alright, so you can go East Coast vibe. That's what Charnay. So confident on the beat. Heck yeah. Make sure you go follow him and tell him MVP sent you because that'll be dope. So we only got a few minutes left. I want to just ask you one last question. Was there any advice somebody gave you that was pivotal or like a moment in your life where you really like had like a change of your heart or mind about anything? Like somebody said like something to you?
Man, it's honestly probably too many.
Too many?
Because it's like, you know, I always listen to people. Like,
okay.
Not per se like what they tell me to do.
Right.
But if you talking to me, I don't care where you come from, what you come from in life. It's knowledge to get from you. Like, cause you've been through something I haven't been through. You know, whatever, no matter what you've done. Like, I've met so many people from completely different walks of life, and I notice everybody got some game from me. But it's hard to say like one thing
one moment
where I feel like changed my life. Like, it's been so many. Like, you know, cause people been through stuff. I've been through stuff.
Heck yeah.
It's
and
like,
we all can learn from each other. So that's
learn.
important that you said that, because a lot of people can be closed off to people who's not like them or whatever, but we all can learn from each other. Is there any advice you would give to someone who's like maybe on a similar journey as you as far as music is concerned?
Stay grounded and stay patient. Don't don't expect anything to happen overnight, because stuff that come overnight, you know, it can leave overnight too. So
Ooh,
stay
I
grounded,
love it.
stay patient, you know.
I received that.
Be diligent.
Yes.
And,
What's your age? How long you been alive?
28 years.
28 years been alive on the planet. I
I'm
always
old
say,
now.
You're not, boy, you're not even old. You got a long ways to go. You got your
I'm
whole
old
life
now,
ahead of you. So that's beautiful. So I want to encourage you guys. Thank you so much, JD,
Thank you for having me.
being a guest. It's my honor and a privilege to know you and to give you this platform to tell the world about yourself.
Appreciate you sharing your platform with me.
Thank you. Go follow JD Anthony, and remember, like, be patient along your journey, be diligent. And there was something else you said. I forgot what it was already.
Just stay grounded.
And stay grounded. Yes.
Don't get too high.
Yeah. Stay grounded, but don't get too high. Anyways, I'm MVP Speaks. We're here every Thursday at 5 until 5:55 on the hottest station of the planet, Hot 702.5 FM. See you next time. Peace and love.
Shout out.